currently heading down to Mexico. It is Thursday. We have test and tune Saturday, race is Sunday, but Jord finally just got the Volvo back together. He just got the engine back from his builder yesterday, and they put it on the dyno. It made 504 horsepower. I don't know what it made for torque, but anyways, he's got that thing back together, and we're currently heading down to Mexico to go test it. So hopefully it goes smooth this time. Running out of daylight here. Got like an hour to get some test hits made, so we'll see. We'll probably be making hits in the dark here, but let's see how it goes. We'll see you guys down in Mexico. Volvo's here. How's it going, buddy? How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. What's up? Oh, you're filming.
You made it.
Yeah, just barely.
What was going on?
Oh my god. Well,
everything?
We thought we had an oil leak. Turned out it was just some spilt oil and a little bit dribbling on the dipstick.
Yeah.
Then the shifter was all messed up. I didn't have reverse and I didn't have low. And then had to adjust that all up, and just a bunch of that little fiddly stuff to put the car together.
You just got the motor back in yesterday, right?
I just got the motor back in my shop yesterday.
Right, you just got it in today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, she's a 2-day operation. No, you said to bring everything?
Yeah, you did.
I forgot most of it. Did you expect anything else?
No, I didn't.
You did? You can at least say if you expected something else.
No, I didn't expect anything else. Nice purple, that's sweet.
Right?
What do you want to do to take the ramp out?
And you haven't had to touch it yet, hey?
What?
You haven't had to touch it yet, hey?
Hey, can you give me a hand for a minute, Tyler? After when he gets it off, I need to set the timing.
Yeah, sure.
3,500, 39 degrees total.
Okay, perfect. You
Yeah.
can rev it up.
Yeah, you worry about the 39 degrees, I'll worry about the 3,500.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. Alright. Lock that down and
You got a wrench for it?
yeah. I'm really glad you didn't comment on my fuel line setup yet. Oh, don't look. It's dude, it's bad. I had a male coming together like this. Well, I couldn't find a connector in all of Seashell.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Seashell doesn't have anything like
So
that.
I
You need to go to your work.
JIC the pipe to 90 so it didn't hit.
Oh, geez, I just saw that.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, well.
I'm getting the parts to do it better from work tomorrow.
Nice.
This is
That's
for
all right.
testing.
It'll work.
Oh yeah.
Here,
It
put
doesn't
this,
leak.
Put this on
It's
your head.
mint. Oh, baby.
We're pretty much ready to rip, I think, anyways. There you go, Steve.
Oh.
Sorry. Is this open?
Pull the lever.
Okay.
See what she does?
Sweet. wide open throttle. That's why it sounded like it was kind of. It sounded clean, but it was like laboring almost.
Oh, we might not have enough rear gear in the car. I don't know. We got 4.5s, but maybe that's not enough for the glide.
Yeah, the glides are really.
I mean,
Well, it depends
you
what
lose
gears
first
you have.
gear, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I know Will in his truck, he like shifts just as he comes down off the wheelie, like out of 60 foot in a second.
What? On a
With 5
glide?
Yeah, but he has huge tires, but it's like 5.13s, I think. You definitely have enough gear for the 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
The torque curve on the motor is nice, so hopefully the torque will carry him through.
Yeah, we.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good. Were you there when they dynoed it? How much torque did it make?
How's it sound? Pretty good. Yeah? Yeah. Got a little bit of hesitation in it, eh? Hang on, we might have a plug problem. Okay, see what happens. All right. Whoa.
Going back, you want to just go no burnout?
What?
Want to just go no burnout?
Yeah. Let's see what it does. It's freaking rolling.
It's spinning like crazy.
Holy
good.
frick, look at the freaking burnout.
Yeah. We just got to get his tires a bit
Second
wet and he'll do a
60
burnout.
feet out there. He's
Yeah.
freaking still roasting them.
Yeah.
Woo! I don't know if that was just spinning or riding the converter and it's low on fluid, but I'm pretty sure that felt it was just spinning because it was out of there in a second.
You just push the front tires on the burnout. It's too much grip.
Holy
Nice. How much pressure are you guys running?
Oh yeah. Like we brought a tire pressure gauge.
Did you?
Of course not. I don't think we did.
I forgot mine. I always bring mine for you guys.
Well, what we would have had it at, oh, we had them, I think we had them at 13 or something.
Oh yeah.
Was I spinning or on
He
the...
kicks the tires 70 feet out here, still freaking roasting them.
Alright, that's what I thought.
How's it feel?
Felt pretty good. It's still... It's...
Yeah.
Doing that.
Until it gets off on the brake.
So up on the brake, it's fine.
Like once it took off, it seemed fine.
Yeah, it was smooth. It ran great the whole pass.
Just hesitating.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it was down a hole or anything.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's can't be down a hole when it pulled that hard.
Yeah.
It's definitely leaking oil pretty good.
We have an oil leak, and I can't believe it because it was bone dry on the dyno yesterday. Bone dry.
You didn't bring your tire pressure gauge, did you? I forgot mine. I always bring mine.
Shit.
You want to drop it down a bit?
It probably helped. Like it spun. You can see how much it spun. That wasn't from your burnout. That was just it spinning.
Yeah.
They're pretty hard.
I was worried that was it riding the converter.
No, that was just it spinning.
All right, I thought so.
And if I put some Dr. Pepper on your tires, I think you'll do a better burnout. Just push through the front tires. But now your brakes are warm too. That'll help a bit.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I never bother with the line locks. It's not like the fronts are spinning.
Yeah, well it's probably partially because your brakes are holding a bit, right? Like if you had a line lock, it might help free up the back.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you have a gauge there, Al?
No, I'm just gonna drop them a little bit.
Just trying to do it even. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, what do I always bring for Jord? There's always some weird thing that I have to bring for him. Was that line perfect before? Or is that about where it was?
It was pretty dead on. That's what that mark is for. Did it flip the rim a little bit?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Pretty much lined up.
Okay, I'm
not.
not.
It's not perfect. Yeah, it's
I'm
just
not a
kinda
great
sideways.
drawing. Yeah, I did it sideways.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try and do a burnout. How's this oil leak?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't understand that. Frick, I cannot get that. I don't know how I can get an oil leak from just putting the motor in.
Because it wasn't leaking before.
No, it was all day in the dyno
Did you guys
yesterday.
have
It
the
was bone dry.
dipstick out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had no dipstick in it. We just put it in when we got home here.
It might be-
But I don't think it's a dipstick. It
Or I
looks
mean
like
the tube, like.
no, it looks like it's below the dipstick.
Is it? I guess the oil pan.
I have to check.
You have to get
check
out
the
and actually
bolt,
take a
oil
look,
pan
yeah.
bolts tomorrow.
Well, I'll do another one. What do you think?
Take another hit, see how it goes.
All right.
What the heck?
Lose fuel pressure? Spraying fuel?
It smells funny.
I think it was flooded.
Your dad will back in after the burnout, okay?
Okay. That was way faster. That thing was hooking and booking. Holy boys. What a pass. It still spun a ton because we're on a cold, bad road, but that felt great. Oh my God, I cannot wait to do that at the track.
fun. Oh, this thing's a rocket ship. It's not even the same car that it was last year. Holy. That felt good. That felt real good. It felt like it spun about 10 feet and then hooked up.
I don't know how far the parts are.
It seems like it's spun a while.
Yeah.
I think I spun about 30 feet.
About 30.
You can stay in it longer? Like you shift a second and let out or what?
I can say it a lot. That time it got a little woo and I just said whatever.
Okay.
Pedal it a little bit. Try to stay in it.
Did you shift?
Yeah. I just didn't stay in it really much because I shifted it kind of.
Just pedal it a little bit.
Okay, I'll pedal it a bit.
On the top and see if it's shaking and all.
Yeah. All right.
Make one more?
Let's make one more. Yeah.
Down here and then he came by me. If you can see anything.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
That was a pass too. This thing is so fast now. Once we're in a track with a little bit of prep and a bunch of heat in the road, and those slicks are working way better, off the trans brake, this car is gonna be a menace. That's ridiculous, dude. That is ridiculous. Oh man.
It sounds a lot different. It's definitely louder than before.
Wow.
Just sounds more obnoxious.
Shook my ears.
Yeah, I know my ears are fuzzy too.
That thing is rolling.
Once you hit high gear,
Yeah,
it just starts like.
yeah. You stayed in it longer that time. That looked good. It sounds so much more obnoxious. It's louder, yeah, it's way louder.
My ears when and there's flames coming out.
Purple carb's awesome.
What?
The purple carb's awesome.
Cool.
Don't forget your air filter, hey?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
Mission back.
yeah.
See the little all the way up top. You could probably do the stiffer shock, but what do you do?
Yeah.
Can you hang on to it for the 8?
He's gonna park. Yeah, look at that's just from right now. That was like
No, it's gonna...
that was like 30 seconds.
All right, well, we got to fix an oil leak.
Yeah. I think you went through a quart of oil on those 3 passes.
Fix an oil leak. I don't know what it is. It sure didn't do it yesterday.
You got a good puddle from sitting there for like 30 seconds.
Oh, it's bad, eh?
Yeah.
Dude, it wasn't. We noticed it dribbling at my house. It wasn't bad.
Either the dipstick or the oil pan. Just got to get under there and see. Because the valve, the header's not smoking or anything. So it's definitely not the valve covers.
That's good.
And there's nothing else there, really.
Well, I looked
It's on
underneath
left
the
side.
house, and above the oil pan was bone dry where the dipstick was. I think it's the oil pan is leaking.
Maybe they just need to be snugged.
I think so.
It got hot and
Well, it got pretty hot yesterday, though.
That's probably
true.
started leaking after.
yeah, cooled off, shrunk. I don't know. Anyway,
Stuff moves.
this thing's a rocket.
Oh, frick, you were it.
I've never gone down through there that fast.
It's
Yeah,
rolling.
it's definitely moving. It's leaving some good strips down too.
Yeah.
Like if you get your pressure set at the track and get it hooking,
You can
it's gonna move.
hook
I'll tell you what.
at the track.
I want
It is gonna roll.
I'll tell you what. That power glide was the converter. It's way different than Turbo 350. Because what I leave, right, and at RPM's about, I was only shifting about 62, 63. But at RPM's about 6,300, and I shift, and it only drops about 57, and it just stays at 57 while continuously pulling.
Yeah.
Nice.
That converter works really well.
Sweet. So your transbrake, you leaving about the right RPM, you think?
I mean, I'm spinning here, but once we get a hot track with prep,
What is it set to?
it's set to about
Two-step.
38.
Right. And do you know what stall your converter is?
Well, it's 4,000, but we don't know
Yeah,
what it's stalling at.
4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But
it'll
you couldn't go
change.
much higher,
It'll
yeah.
change with your torque and your motor and stuff, right?
Mhm.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, setting the two-step is how the track is prepped that day, kind of thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That car is moving.
60 pounds oil pressure. It's only 150 degrees. Water
Nice.
temp.
Really, eh?
Yeah, it's
Sweet.
it's great. It's
3 hot laps, 150 degrees. That's wild.
That's not bad.
look, it's still at 150 right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my abomination of a fuel line worked.
Actually, that might be a conversation piece. You should leave it. It works fine.
Yeah. You know what? What here? That after that second time I stopped and I put it in neutral, I really cleared, like, whap, snap revved it a few times. When I transbraked it here, it came right up. It didn't hesitate.
Well, like I told you, on the dyno, anything over 5,000, the carburetor's rich, right? He left it because he said it's a bit of a safety factor, but it is rich. Like the air fuel ratio went down, so he says that tells you that the carburetor's rich up top, right? But
Okay.
he says if you guys are gonna run, get stupid and run the bottle and stuff, he says I'll just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, I'm gonna call that a successful test session. The car still runs. My camshaft's in hopefully one piece. Appears to be.
Yeah,
It's blisteringly fast compared to last year, in my opinion.
that's awesome. It'll be sweet to see if it'll run a 6 NA.
I mean, I'd be surprised if it didn't based off how that felt.
So what else happened? Because you explained to them what happened with your cam, but then once Jim got
Oh,
the motor,
okay.
he found
Yeah,
more damage
so-
to it.
This motor been through a lot more than a cam change. So we knew the camshaft went flat. So we took it to a guy, Jim Richmond, he's my engine builder, helps me out here and there. And he started tearing into it. And the lifters had seized in the bores and cracked. One of the valves got hung open just enough that a piston nicked it. And it left a little mark in my piston. That we could polish out, but it bent the valve.
Yeah.
So Jim Richmond said, okay, no problem. We got a valve sitting here. We're gonna switch that valve out, machine it in, no problem. I started checking my heads out. All 8 of my exhaust valves were bent.
Oh, really?
So they had to change all the valves in it. And then the roller rockers were no good. So we had to change all the roller rockers. And then the roller rockers wouldn't fit on my studs, for rocker studs. I had 3/8 studs, 7/16 rockers, which I didn't even buy. Jim Richmond bought them. He's like, oh, these won't fit. So we had to change all the rocker studs in the head, which isn't a huge deal. They pulled apart my oil pump out of the motor.
Yeah.
And found literally pieces of lifter in the oil pump. He said it was about probably a half mile driving away from the oil pump just shattering.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it has got a brand
new oil
new
pump.
Melling high flow oil pump in it. I also got this very fancy new carburetor here
Yeah, that thing's sweet.
because out of the 2 I had, one's not a racing carburetor and one is junk.
Yeah.
Actually,
Will, when you got that demon, Will's like, demons are junk. And he was
okay,
like laughing
so
about
not only did Jim Richmond tell me demons are junk,
Yeah,
but the guy I got it off of, you know, he said he couldn't make it work for nothing, and it leaked.
Yeah.
Well, Jim Richmond just briefly
Took it apart.
ripped the float balls off it just to look. All the little jets and those little finicky carburetor
We're all
things.
just plugged.
No, on every threaded surface, use pipe dope.
Oh,
seal
really?
it.
So everything.
And it was all through the whole
Oh,
carburetor.
geez. So everything was plugged up.
So it was all plugged up.
Jeez.
They tried to run that demon, and they would get the motor running.
Yeah.
They'd rev it to about, you know, like a dyno pull. You rev to about 1800. Then you lay into it, and it makes a pull.
Yeah.
They got it running. They'd lay into it. It RPM sweeped about 3600. And it would just bleh, and it literally shut the motor off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
One of that, he's like,
It's almost like
Yeah,
it just
we
run-
did that one time, and he literally threw the carburetor in the
Yeah.
garbage.
It's almost like it just ran. The bowls just ran empty, and then like maybe the floats were stuck or something.
Something
The
like-
bowls-
it
the
is
bowls
something
just
like
ran
that.
empty, and then it just died.
Yeah. So, as well as the dynos, the dyno session,
Yeah.
I had to buy a new distributor.
Jeez.
He pulled mine apart. It was the magnetic pickup was all rusty.
Oh god.
The connectors were all corroded. He said you can rebuild it.
Yeah.
He's like, this thing's like bad.
Yeah.
at like 5,000, it was just running messy on the dyno, and
Yeah.
couldn't figure out why.
So there was a large combination of problems. we were
Yeah.
having
He also
with-
called my spark plug wires absolute junk.
Yeah.
Had to
so you
change
got
those.
some nice $1,000 spark.
Yeah, I had to
plug
get the nice spark plug wires.
wires.
everything that we
Also-
brought him was garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
chucked it all.
Yeah.
Heads were basically no good.
It's got a solid roller cam in it.
I take it you
Yeah.
didn't see your power steering pulley.
No, we
that
didn't-
thing's wobbling.
Yeah,
like
we
crazy.
didn't. Is it wobbling?
It was when it was running.
Oh, cool. No, we didn't send any front drive with it. Luckily enough.
Yeah. That
But-
would probably all be new too.
The important part is it's in the car, it's running, it's almost ready for race day,
Yeah.
and it's an absolute rocket.
That's awesome.
So I'm ready for a good day.
I'm excited to see what it runs. And then once you put a bottle on it, finally, then it's really gonna fly.
We'll have to beat you with no
Yeah,
nitrous,
yeah.
make fun of you.
Well, I
Then
mean-
I'll put the bottle and just kill you.
Like a 200 shot.
Jim Richmond, in his own words, he's like, yeah, you could do some more to the motor to make it a little more horsepower. But he goes, if it's not enough, just throw nitrous out. He goes, I certify it for 175 horse kit.
Nice.
You go, that's
Sweet.
good for it.
Sweet.
So. Well, turns out my top end 7,000 RPM rev limiter works too.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, I didn't get that on video. I wish I did. So, what was your best time before? A 750?
It was a 752. Which
Right.
is what really pissed me off because 749
Yeah, it's hot
is our
rod.
fastest class.
You'll definitely be in hot rod now.
I better be.
Well,
I mean,
how much horsepower? It picked up like 50 horsepower, right?
Yeah,
Like 50
it
horsepower
made-
exactly.
Well, actually, funny enough, it made exactly on its best run 451 horsepower
Before.
before.
Yeah.
And after the rebuild, its best run was exactly 502 horsepower.
Okay. There you
So
go. So it picked up 50 horsepower.
51 exactly.
50 horsepower, like half a second's a lot. 50 horsepower might not get you there, but you've made a lot of other changes
Yeah,
this year
power
too.
glide
Yeah.
instead of a turbo 350.
Trans brake.
Better converter.
Yeah.
Trans brake. 456 gears
Yeah.
instead of this car had factory 334s.
Yeah.
Now it's a 456.
It's definitely going to move.
A full 8.8.
Yeah.
That too. And that's the majority.
We'll see
of
if you beat me into the sixes on our track at least, because
Yeah.
I haven't ran a 6 on our track,
No,
only at
only at
Mission.
Mission, right?
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Well,
We'll see how it goes.
It's gonna be a good battle.
What's the biggest word you know?
The biggest word I know? Ignoramus? I didn't even say that right.
Ignoramus?
Yeah, isn't that a word?
Ginormous?
That's a word.
Ignorant?
Let's quit while we're ahead.
What's the biggest word you know?
Watch this, Jord. I got moves.
Oh, he's got moves.
Polydextrous? I don't know.
Polydextrous. That's a good one.
That's not a long word, but that's a real interesting one, Tyler.
Okay, thanks.
Probably because he is polydextrous.
I don't even know what
It's what he identifies as.
Bad when you say it.
I like that you made this so it's not gonna rattle, but
Oh.
like, this ain't a Chevy. I guess it is a Chevy.
We're
You put a round pipe in a square hole.
That is true.
Yeah, you just need the square wheel wells now.
okay.
You should cut square wheel wells into this thing. It's just like a Chevy.
you know, it would match your car too well.
It's not finished, okay?
Yeah.
You got something to go in there?
For those watching the video, if you're looking at this and trying to currently tear your eyes out,
Yeah.
I have plates. They're just not installed.
Yeah. Before they used to sit, it used to sit on the plates and.
Yeah, it would sit right on the
Pipe with a
plates. and
square
then-
hole.
Yeah.
That suits the car.
Yeah, because it's a Chevy.
yeah.
Nice. All right, time to go home, go to bed, go to work.
Yeah, I agree.